Since the day term 2 began, Trump has been using controversy after controversy to hide from the Epstein files. Well, in a complete 180, Trump has finally used the Epstein files to hide another criminal act he's committing, a blockade of Cuba. And why? Because they're Cubans. And really, you have to suspect that Trump probably thinks he's punishing Bad Bunny over this. Well, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum just flipped the bird at Trump and is openly defying him. I'm going to show videos of all the ways Sheinbaum is actively defying Trump and coming to the aid of Cuba. So hit that subscribe button so we can continue to bring you the kind of media content and analysis that corporate media would rather take a siesta on. Just ask the average American what they know about Trump's embargo of Cuba, and you'll get this as the answer. But Congresswoman AOC knows what's going on.
This is a new kind of era of depravity opened up where there used to be, or there was this stated commitment on human rights that innocent civilians were molested as peoples of war from blockades. And what has transpired is that now it's kind of become acceptable that the entire Western world will look the other way as they starve and deprive a people because they find political actors or political regimes in that country to be objectionable. And so what we're seeing here is the possible precipice of hospitals running out of fuel. You know, we're talking about innocent children, women that could be put in harm's way.
Well, if Trump thought that the rest of the world would let him starve Cuba, he thought wrong. Well, let's face it, Trump doesn't think. The first person to step to the plate was Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum, who is rushing food and supplies to Cuba, and they just arrived. Mexico's Navy sent the ships Papaloapan and the Isla Holbox to supply Cuba with tons of food and supplies, and they are just now being unloaded. And that's not the only thing Mexico is sending. They are also trying to send oil. Here is Sheinbaum being asked about it.
The people of Mexico are always supportive. No one can ignore the situation the people of Cuba are living through because of the sanctions being imposed on any country that sends oil by the United States in a very unjust way. So we're going to help the people of Cuba, as we have always helped any people in need. That is the essence of Mexico's people: fraternity, support. It is very unjust, this sanction being imposed on the countries that sell oil to Cuba. It is very unjust. It's not right, because sanctions that affect the people are not right. One can agree or disagree with Cuba's regime, but the people must never be harmed.
There is nothing that differentiates Sheinbaum from Trump and his right-wing cabinet more than her argument that you don't punish the people and let them starve because you don't like their government. In over 75 years of Cold War politics, the U.S. has never come up with another solution for how to usher in democracy. And Sheinbaum knows it. So she went even further when talking about oil.
Right now, the United States published a decree saying it would impose tariffs on countries that send oil to Cuba. We are taking all diplomatic actions to prevent tariffs on Mexico for sending oil to Cuba, and also making an international call to the United States that these sanctions are very unjust for the Cuban people. You cannot put a people in circumstances like those of the Cuban people, regardless of whether one agrees or not with Cuba's regime. It's not right. They don't have fuel for hospitals, for schools.
And in America, people roll their eyes when politicians and heads of states call for diplomatic solutions. But Sheinbaum is not messing around, because guess who just joined in on opposing Trump's sanctions? China. That's who. The fact of the matter is that this is just another bungling foreign policy initiative that Trump undertook because somebody, probably Rubio, had the final word of the day one day, and man-child Mango Mussolini decided to run with it. Well, Mexico and China both are going to make sure that this won't be under the radar very long. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. You'll not only help out our channel, you'll be taking concrete action and helping get rid of Trump and the MAGA movement who ushered him in.